Hi artists, super excited for you to join me. And what we're doing today is I'm going to show you how really truly simple it is to draw a sea turtle like this one. And then I thought it'd be fun to, instead of just drawing the sea turtle, we're going to add a little bit of some other stuff like treasure chest, or you can add all kinds of other things into your drawing, but I'll show you how I'm going to do this. Quickly talk about this project before we start. This sea turtle, I drew mine fairly large. You can draw yours as small or as little as you want. It doesn't matter. And after we've done the sea turtle, we're going to add a little bit of stuff, coral reefs, all kinds of different things on the bottom. I did a treasure chest that I'm going to redraw, but you can do whatever you would like. So where do I start? I generally start with the eye on my sea turtle. And if you look at this eye, it kind of looks like an almond shape and it's diagonal. Do you see that? It's not flat, it's kind of goes up and down. There is a curved line right here, and this is going to be kind of like the eye socket, I would say, that I'm going to put on my paper, and then we go from there. So on your paper, draw a curved line like this. And remember, you can have yours be bigger or smaller, it doesn't matter. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the eye shape. It's curved and curved. It goes back, so it looks like an, it looks like an almond. Or, no, a hazelnut. Kind of looks like a hazelnut if I draw another line right there. Sea turtles have eyelids, so I'm going to just add an eyelid in here and another eyelid right there in the bottom. They do have an eyeball, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a teeny tiny line right here that I'm going to draw just like that. And just so that we really know it's an eyeball, I'm going to do a highlight. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this tiny line, this one right here that kind of just goes up, and then a tiny line that goes down from right here. So this will touch the beak part right here, and this will just touch the bottom part like that. It's kind of like this, yes. So next what I'm going to do is, in this example, I drew it a little bit different. Do you see this? I kind of almost went up straight and then curved, where in this example, I curved completely. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw that bottom part right here. See right here, I curved this. So I'm showing you this because it doesn't matter. It's not, doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to draw a line just like right here. Stop right there. And you can always extend this longer if you feel like this part has to be longer. So now I'm going to have to connect this one to that one. I'm going to go up above the eye, and I'm going to go back like that. Now I'm going to have to connect those two, and I'm going to do that just with a curved line and like that. Sea turtles have a, oftentimes it's a little bit different coloration right here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line right here just so that I later know I'm going to do this a different color, and they do have a nostril right here. Next are the patterns. These right here, they look just like giraffes, the patterns of a giraffe. They do not touch, and they're organic, meaning there's no angles or sharp edges. And they go often from big to small. Like these are really big, a little bit smaller. So I'm going to start out big at the top, and I'm just inventing them. But remember, they don't touch. And as I'm heading towards my eye, I want to make them smaller. Like that. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is, with my sea turtle, I'm going to draw this neckline right here. Do you see that? So now I drew 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of curves that went down. Sometimes sea turtles stretch out the neck really far, so you can have this a little longer. This one, I drew it a little bit shorter. Do you see that? So it's up to you. I'm gonna just draw right here. I'm gonna curve a line like this. I'm gonna curve another one. See how I'm going a little bit lower? Curve another one. And maybe let's do one more, right that, like that. So my shell, sea turtle shells are fairly flat. I drew this one a little bit more curved than if you look at this one. This is a little bit flatter. So, but from this point to that point, I'm gonna make this so that it kind of goes down a little bit. So what you can sometimes also do is take your finger right here, go down a little bit and decide where you want to head or where you want to go. And I'm going to go about right here, and you can put a tiny dot on your paper. I want to do that actually. I'm going to take my, see this, if I would put a dot here, my shell would be teeny. I'm going to go a little bit more. How about right there? I'm going to do mine right there. So now I'm going to try from here. I'm going to curve a line that touches right there. And you can make this shorter or flatter or a little more curved. It's up to you. Like that. Actually, let's pull this in a little bit so you guys can see. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to, from right here, curve a line that goes down and touches this. You can also go from here. You can go from the back of the shell, curve and go up. It's completely up to you. And yeah, it's up to you. Like that. Not every shell on a sea turtle is the exact same shell. So if yours looks a little different than mine, fine, nothing wrong. So now I'm gonna do this. They usually have a pattern right along the bottom, and they're kind of curved lines, curve, 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 all the way along the bottom, like this. You can just draw one straight flat line, also fine. And then let's divide these. If you want to be really creative, you can, maybe there are flowers in there. You can take it in a completely different direction. This kind of looks like a soccer ball. So I'm going to draw these lines, straight line, straight line, straight line, straight line, just right here. Straight, 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 straight. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then from there, I'm going to just divide the shell like that. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to actually work on this part right here, on the bottom part of the jaw. This curved line right here for the shell, and then there's a little tiny line, the belly line, that goes into the top part of the shell. Now if you look at this line right here, sea turtles have a overbite, so it doesn't start right here, it goes back a little bit, it follows the top line flat, and then I'm going to curve down a little bit. And if you look at this, where I stop this, I'm about right below where my shell was. So I'm going to be about right here. I'm not going to pull this down to here. Yes. And remember, finger is your friend. You can draw this, and I'm going to be about right there. So overbite right here and pull this down like that. Next is the curved line for this, for the fin, like this. And now you have a gap right here. See this right there? And you just have to connect that. Like that. What I'm gonna do next right here is, I did it on this one. Let's add some texture and some structures, add some wrinkles, some rough, you know, patterns. Looks a little too smooth. And this, you can take your pen and just I'm gonna make them a little lighter, not as solid, because this is the fleshy skin part. That. Okay, what we're going to do after that is we're going to draw this big front fin, and I'm going to draw this line right here first, and it starts right there. It's a curved line. It looks almost like a boomerang. Do you see that? And it goes quite a bit back. So right here, I'm going to go right there. Now, after you've drawn this line, what is important, you see the line that I'm drawing that goes back, it goes in the opposite direction. So it curves up and then it goes into this opening where the fin comes out. And this is kind of same width, see that? Right there. So same, up to you. You can start here, go down straight and then connect, or go backwards and then connect to the neck part. I actually like to do it this way. So right here, I'm gonna just curve back. And then from there, I go where I started, right there. Let's draw the back fin of my sea turtle. This one right here, and if you look at it, it's a curved line and then one solid curved line. I'm going to just curve, curve, curve going back, and I'm going to do this one right about here. So I'm going to curve back, look at that, and curve, curve, curve. And in my example, there's a little tail. I'm going to draw that. So I'm going to add some textures and some patterns into these fins. And I have an example here how I did it. Large patterns right here and smaller here. You can also look at real pictures of sea turtles and decide how you're going to do this. I'm going to just make them up as I go. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add, you could leave it like this. You could just have these two fins. There's nothing wrong because the other fin could be right there where we can't see it. I'm going to add this one. It just looks like as if there's another fin maybe behind it. But see, there's nothing wrong if you leave it like this. I'm going to draw, I'm going to imagine it's going to come down. I'm going to do it just like this. Right here. So it just kind of bends to the side. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of focus on, oops, I don't like how I did this right here. I'm going to do that, switch it, see that? Should be more straight and just cover it up. So next what I'm going to do is work on my background or my coral reef or sand or plant life. And the way I usually do that is I kind of start with the bottom. I draw, like in this example, I drew a line right here. I just wavy line here. It doesn't really matter. And I like to go up to the side. So let's draw some bottom lines. And does not have to be perfect. I go here. I'm just imagining how sand might be falling This is a flat part I'm going to do for my treasure chest. I'm going to stop right there. And now I'm going to go up like that. Oops, I forgot to leave my treasure chest. So my treasure chest, it kind of looks like it's, you know, in the sand, it's old. And truly, when you draw this, nothing has to be, the lines don't have to be perfect, straight, none of that. I'm going to place it about right here. And where I'm going to start is with this corner line. So I'm going to draw a line that goes up there. And then I'm going to draw this corner line right here, and I'm going to make it a little bit shorter so it looks like it's tilting down a little bit. That's my shorter corner line. It's this one. And then I'm going to draw this corner line right here. And I'm going to make that one a little bit longer. So this one, that one, and the back one right there. And let's just connect them right here, right there. So we have this front part right here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to draw the back side right here. However, if you want to fill this with stuff, like I have a crown right here and a bottle and all kinds of stuff, you can put stuff in it before we actually finish drawing the back side. And I think we should do that, huh? Let's put some stuff in here. I'm going to just, maybe there's some fabric that just somebody put in there. I have some coins right here. I'm not going to do a crown. I'm going to just do, I don't know, stuff. I like bottles sticking out. I have another bottle, bigger one. Maybe some more coins. Here, you could have a sword, all kinds of stuff. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to actually finish the drawing on the back part of my treasure chest. But remember, it's old. If parts are missing or whatever, it's up. You don't have to see this. I draw this line and then I'm going to just connect that like that. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to actually draw the thickness of the wood right here. I probably should have done that before, but I didn't. I completely forgot, guys, which does not matter. I'm going to do this right here. Completely okay, because when we're coloring it, you won't really see that. Now, let's do the lid right here. I like a lid that has this curved part. So all I'm going to do is, I could have my lid go this way. I'm going to do it on the right side. Straight line up, connect. This time I'm going to draw the inside part right there. And you curve right here and you got your lid. This could be filled with fabric. I could draw just one line and curve this way and it'd be a fabric. Or if you wanted wood, it's hollowed out, you follow this line right there, which I'll do. So I have to repeat this. Right there. Okay, let's add some stuff here. You can have, see how I have jewelry hanging out. You can have a lid, that metal lid. Let's add that. Wood planks, because this used to be made out of wood. Maybe you have nails. Let's put some nails here. let's put some nails all around here. Remember, it does not have to be perfect. Okay, so I actually am going to put as if there's jewelry that somebody right here. See that? Goes behind. Whatever that is. I have no idea. Okay, let's add some plant life, coral reefs and whatever. I really literally made this up. I invent plants. I'm just, because there's so many plants at the bottom of the ocean that I've never seen. So invent some. I like these. You just swirl. It looks nice because they fill a lot of empty space right here. You could even have, I don't know, maybe just grasses like that. Maybe there is right here is a dip or an edge, something like that. Here, let's imagine there is something that grows right up here. No idea what that is. So if you wanted to, I mean, you could add a whole lot of fish, all kinds of other stuff swimming in your picture, or you could just leave it with the sea turtle. So, and you can add so much more to your piece. Hope this was helpful. So what I'll do next is I'll paint this, and obviously you can fast forward through it or stop the video here. You notice this is a different sea turtle. I actually finished painting the sea turtle picture that we drew with each other, and it didn't record. So I found in my pile of sea turtle pictures another one that I've done before. So I'm going to just paint this one.